And I guess that's really the first message, is that, you know, kindness has this wonderful two-way benefit, where we know from the research that actually kinder people are happier. So they do lots of research on different happiness scales, and there is a strong correlation with kindness that's found, it has been found for about 20 years. So it's a long established link. Um, and it really does go both ways. And some of this is because we are a very social species. We're designed to live in these groups, and the reason we've succeeded so well when we were surrounded by these huge predators that could destroy us very easily was our altruism and how we work together in groups. And kindness is very much at the heart of that. So our whole biology, our whole nervous system is linked to that and rewarded by kindness. So we see a lot of physical health benefits. I'll just say a few of these. So, I mean, the first point, as I was saying, you know, really kindness is for kindness sake. So that's, you know, the core message. We want to do it for, you know, because it's an intrinsic value that we all find beneficial. You see it in babies. You see it in babies before they've learnt socially what, you know, what is expected. So it is quite innate in us. You see it innately in chimps as well. So it goes back in our kind of primate evolution quite far as well. But the good news is there's also a lot of benefits for us, and we'll look at those in these domains, in self, in social, and in business. Some of the health benefits I just wanted to quickly mention, then we'll start some practices. So it lowers blood pressure, which we all know is very good for our health. It reduces inflammation. So inflammation is pretty much found in all illness, all disease. Big link in depression as well. There's a sort of two-way link there. Inflammation makes us depressed, and depression causes inflammation. But there's some amazing stuff, like your 50% increased likelihood of longevity if you are, you know, engaging in kindness throughout your life, especially as you're later in your life. Actually predicts longevity. There's another one I found was amazing, was that it's twice as protective for overall health than aspirin is for heart disease. So it's twice as good for our health as you know, that is for the heart. And then the other one is that, you know, loneliness is this epidemic that people are talking about now, and very relevant in this pandemic. And loneliness has been found to be as damaging to our health as things like smoking, lack of exercise, poor diet. And kindness is kind of like the antidote to loneliness, really. And that's another link that people make in the world of psychology. So many benefits for our health. Our mental health, you're less likely to be anxious and depressed, and then our physical health. And there's more, you know, that's a small selection of them. And I wanted to begin with self-kindness, because many of you will be very kind people anyway, I'm sure. And from our exchanges, I've picked that up anyway. But we can often neglect ourselves. And what I see in my work as a therapist and a counselor is quite a lot of people who experience burnout because they're so focused on others. They're so kind to their family, their workplace, other areas like that, and they don't resource themselves. And then we see burnout happening. So that's one aspect. We really need to, you know, in self-compassion, they use this, the kind of cliche analogy of, you know, when we're on the aeroplane, we have to put on our own oxygen mask first before we do it for others. And this is the same with kindness. We have to be resourced in order to really be there for people and to be as kind as we can be.